Hello, all listener. My name is Gautam Patel. This is the third lecture of semester examination May-June 2012 of subject vector calculus and linear algebra. So this now start with question number 5, B1. Question is, use Cayley-Hamilton theorem to find A inverse for given matrix A is, this is a matrix A 1 3 7 4 2 3 1 2 1. Now solution. There is two types of solution. One, this is another type without a direct characteristic equation, means this is a formula. This lambda cube trace of A. Now we know that trace of A, that means all diagonal elements addition into lambda square plus trace of minor matrix of A, that means all diagonal elements minor addition is a trace of minor matrix of A into lambda minus determinant A. This is a very familiar word, determinant A equal to 0. Okay, this is the equation, direct method to find a characteristic equation. Now one by one, first trace of A. So the trace of A of matrix is this matrix 1 2 1, that means total is 4. This is a trace of A. Now trace of minor matrix of A, that means all elements minor. So first element, that means this one minor is this matrix determinant. So this is a determinant plus second this element, so 1 7 1 1. So this is a another minor determinant plus this third one similarly. So this determinant is 3, this determinant is minus 6, and this is minus 11. So total is minus 20. This answer of this trace of minor matrix of A. Now third one is determinant of A. So determinant of A is this determinant 1 3 7 all entry. Now solve by method. So 1 into this determinant, so 2 into 1 is 2 minus 6. Similarly third 3 minus 3 into this one, and similarly plus 7 into 8 minus 2. So by solving this numbers, so we get answer is 35. Now substitute all value in this equation. So lambda cube minus 4 lambda square plus minus 20 lambda minus 35 equal to 0, this 0. Now by Cayley-Hamilton theorem, A satisfy its characteristic equation, means matrix, given matrix is satisfy our characteristic equation. So substitute A replaced by lambda, replace with lambda. So therefore A cube minus 4 lambda square minus 20A minus 35I, because 1 is identity in it, so it's a identity matrix, equal to 0. Now we have need find A inverse. So multiply this Cayley-Hamilton formula with A inverse. So A raised to 3 into A inverse is A square minus 4A, because A square into A inverse is A, minus 20I, because A into A inverse is identity, minus 35 A inverse, because I into A inverse is A inverse, and equal to 0, because 0, this is a null matrix, 0 is null matrix. So 0 into any matrix, answer is null matrix. Now simplify and find A inverse. So we get all term, this all term in right side, and then this 35 divided by this matrix A square minus 4A minus 20I. Now A square, we have A and identity. A is given matrix and I is identity matrix of 3 cross 3 matrix. Now A inverse, A square equal to A into A, that means multiplication of A into A. So this is our A, and similarly A. Now multiplication, we know that how to multiply. So 1 into 1 plus 4 into 3 plus 7 into 1. Similarly for this 23, second column multiply with first row, similarly all operation. So we get answer is 20, 23, 23, similarly 15, 22, 37, 10, 9 and 14. Now therefore substitute in a square in A inverse. So therefore A inverse equal to 1 upon 35. This is a square minus A minus identity into 20. So 20, 0, 0, 0, 20. Similarly this one. Now adding this all three matrix. So we get answer is 1 upon 35 as it is. This addition is first time minus 4, 11, minus 5, minus 1, minus 6, 25. So and 6, 1, minus 10. This is our answer. If we multiply this in with this matrix, so we get another solution, but this last solution is. Now question next, question 5b2. Find a matrix P that diagonalize A. That means this is our A given matrix 0, 0, minus 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 0 and 3. Now its solution is the similarly characteristic equation. This is another method. Last solution is in another method solution. So determinant A minus lambda equal to 0. This is our characteristic equation. Substitute A and then multiply with I by lambda and then adding this. So we get this determinant minus lambda 0, minus 2, 1, 2 minus lambda 1, 1, 0, 3 minus lambda. Solve this determinant by method. So minus lambda into this 2 minus lambda into 3 minus lambda minus 0. So this is the first step, plus minus 0, but 0 into any value, answer is 0. So this term is cancelled directly. So plus 2 into 2 minus lambda, because here 0 into 1 is 0, minus, and this minus it becomes plus. So this is 2 minus lambda equal to 0. Now simplify this all term. So this multiply minus lambda inside and 2 factor multiplication. So we get minus lambda cube plus 5 lambda square minus 8 lambda plus 4 equal to 0. Now solve for eigenvalue lambda. So by remainder theorem, minus lambda cube plus lambda square plus 4 lambda square minus 4 lambda minus 4 lambda plus 4 equal to 0, because when we substitute in this equation lambda equal to 1, we get equal to 0 answer. So our one factor is lambda minus 1. So converting is lambda minus 1 common factor. So lambda minus 1 common from this expression. So we get, therefore lambda minus 1 into this quadratic factor minus lambda square plus 4 lambda minus 4 equal to 0. Now this one factor equal to 0 and another factor equal to 0. So lambda minus 1 equal to 0 or this equal to 0, and this is lambda minus 2 square. So lambda minus 2 square equal to 0. Therefore from this lambda equal to 1, and from this lambda equal to 2 or lambda equal to 2. That means our 3 eigenvalue is 1, 2, 2. So this eigenvalue lambda 1 is 1, lambda 2 is 2, and lambda 3 is also 2. Now to find eigenvector. Now all eigenvalue corresponding eigenvector. So for first lambda 1 equal to 1, the homogeneous system is like this one, matrix A minus lambda I into eigenvector x equal to 0. This is our eigenvector x. Now the augmented matrix of this homogeneous system is like this one, A minus lambda I and 0. So substitute all value minus 1, 0, minus 2, 1, 1, 1, all this is our matrix, and apply operation, row operation. So for convert this leading one, that means pivot value. So multiply by minus 1 with first row. So 1, 0, 2, 0 is our first row, and then using this leading one, remaining all below value converting 0. So 1, 1 converting 0 by this operation, R12 minus 1, R13 minus 1. So we get this matrix. Now this is our last, because this is a leading one and its below value is also 0. So not another operation. So this is the last matrix. Now apply back substitution rule. so we get this x3 equal to, that means this is a free variable, because here third row not leading one exists, so this x3 equal to t is free variable, so we use parameter t, so x3 equal to t is our parameter. Now using second row, so we get x2 minus x3 equal to 0. Substitute this x3 in this equation, we get xt equal to t. Similarly for using first row, so we get x1 equal to minus 2t. Thus the eigenvector for lambda 1 equal to 1 is x equal to, this is substituting all in eigenvector, so minus 2t, t is common, so minus 2 1 1 is our first eigenvector for lambda 1 equal to 1. Now similarly for lambda 2 equal to 2, so the homogeneous system is this same, similarly last one, lambda 1 equal to 1, so a minus lambda equal to 0, substitute all, apply operation, row operation, so we get this. And similarly second, and then by using back substitution rule, the solution x3 is t, x2 is r, because here two only single leading one, that means x2 and x3 both are free variable, so using parameter x3 equal to t and x2 equal to r, so we get x1 x3 equal to 0, x1 is minus t. Substitute in eigenvector, so minus t rt, common t and r from these two vectors, so we get minus 1 0 1 and 0 1 0. These are two eigenvectors, minus 1 0 1 0 1 0. So all three eigenvectors substitute in this matrix. So first eigenvalue vector, similarly second both, because both are same, so minus 1 0 1 0 1 0. Now P inverse. P inverse is adjoint of P, that means this is our matrix P, its adjoint and determinant P. First we find adjoint of P by using this cofactor matrix of P transpose is our adjoint of P. So our matrix P is this one, it's a cofactor matrix, that means plus 1 into this matrix determinant, so this minus 1, because 0 0 into minus 1, so minus 1. Now here minus into this minus 2 0 1 1 0 determinant, so we get answer is minus 1, so minus minus plus 1. Similarly all cofactor matrix and it's a transpose, so we get this column converting row and row is converting column, so we get last adjoint of P is this matrix. Now determinant of P, that means determinant of this matrix, so this is determinant P, minus 2 minus 1 0, similarly all row, and then apply operation, so 0 into 0, 1 in minus 1 into 1, that means this is 0 minus 1 and this is minus 2. Similarly this one, and then we get answer is 1. Therefore substitute in P inverse, so P inverse is this matrix divided by 1, so P inverse is minus 1 0 minus 1 1 0 2 1 1 1. This is our P inverse. Now using P inverse A and P, so P inverse AP is our diagonalize, so substituting this one, therefore we get this matrix, multiply this both matrix, so we get this matrix, and then multiplication with this matrix, so we get 1 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 2, and this is diagonal matrix. Therefore we can say A is P is diagonalized to A, so hence P is diagonalized to A, and this is last solution. Now question 5C, that means next question is find a change of variable that will reduce a quadratic form x1 square minus x3 square minus 4x1 x2 plus 4x2 x3 to a sum of square, and they express the quadratic form in term of the new variable, that means replace with another variable. First step is write matrix by using this quadratic equation. So the matrix of quadratic form is this matrix. This x1 square coefficient, this x2 square coefficient is 0, x3 square coefficient is minus 1, and this is addition of x1 and x2 coefficient, and this similarly x1 and x3, and this is x2 and x3 coefficient, total addition, 2 plus 2 is 4. Therefore, by first we find eigen value of this matrix. So characteristic equation of A is A minus lambda equal to 0. Substitute in this matrix, this an identity matrix, so we get this equation. Next, therefore 1 minus lambda, and then this is by solving determinant we get this, and then by simplify we get lambda equal to 0 and lambda is plus or minus 3. This is 3 eigenvalue of our matrix A. So this is 0, 3, minus 3. Consider lambda 1, lambda 2 and lambda 3. Now to find the corresponding eigenvector for lambda 1 equal to 0. For lambda 1 equal to 0, A minus lambda I x equal to 0. So by elimination, that means Gauss elimination method, and apply row operation, we get this matrix. So 2 minus 1. So next is 0, 1, 1, 0. This is our last matrix of our operation. By back substitution rule, we find the eigenvector of our eigenvalue. So here in third row and third row is all elements are 0 form. That means leading one in third row does not exist. That means this x3 is our free variable. So using parameter x3 equal to t, so x3 equal to t, using this second row we get x2 equal to t by 2, and x2 equal to t by 2, and this first row we get x1 equal to t, and then substitute in eigenvector. So t by 2 and t, common t, so we get 1 by 2 1. Simplify some by taking 2, so t equal t into 2 1 2, so that means 2 1 2 is our eigenvector. Similarly for lambda 2 equal to 3, so substituting this, apply row operation, so we get this all operation, and then last back substitution rule we get x3 equal to t and x2 equal to t, x1 equal to minus 2t. Therefore eigenvector of lambda 2 equal to 3 is this minus 2 2 1. Similarly for lambda